Okay, am I live now? Now it's showing green. Let's see here. Can anybody hear me? Hello, Beatles Eternally. Can you hear me okay? Okay, good. Yeah, I was having an internet hiccup here and I had to connect to a backup Wi-Fi. Apparently my internet provider has two different options for a Wi-Fi connection for me, so I had to reconnect. So apologies for that, but I am live now. So we'll go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to do a quick share here. That's probably my computer you're hearing the hiss, so let me just do a quick share here to see if I can get some people in, and then we'll get started. I know Al has gone live, so what is this? Okay. I know Al has gone live, so probably most people are in there, but if we can pick up one or two, that would be good. Okay, so tonight we are going to do 1908 Brooklyn at Pittsburgh, because today seemed to be kind of a theme of Hannes Wagner, so I thought it would be fitting to kind of end off the day with a 1908 Pittsburgh Pirates game, because Hannes Wagner was a member of the Pittsburgh Pirates back in 1908. So, Beatles says, so what? I'm here for baseball. Okay, me too. So, yeah. So, we're going to do 1908 Brooklyn and 1908 Pittsburgh. Before we do that, though, let's go into reports here and look at the standings. As you can see, the Philadelphia Athletics are 5-2, and they're a half game ahead of both the Cleveland Naps and the St. Louis Browns in the American League. And in the National League, the Chicago Cubs are 5-2 and a half game ahead of the Brooklyn Superbas and the New York Giants. So that is where we sit so far. I have been lazy at doing this replay, and so I'm really trying to push back into doing this and crank out some games. So I'm just going to put this thing on auto control and turn off my mic and let you enjoy a ball game and not that screen. real quick, one more second here. We have somebody new in the chat. Moni G, hello, welcome. We are just about to get started. What's going to happen is I'm just about to start the game. I'm going to I'm just about to get started. I'm going to start the game. I'm going to turn off the mic and we'll sit here and listen to Ernie Harwell call a baseball game and chat. So Clinton Parks is in the room. He says, "You keep going this way, Robbie. I'll continue to do my 1908 and MPNG Plus, and let's make everyone happy." Sounds good. Feels Eternally says, "Ooh, it's like a Pink Floyd concert." Yeah, that's the Seattle Kingdom. It should not be there for long, hopefully. Clint Park says, "Rob, you got a voice for the game like Ernie Harwell." Well, thank you. And now I'm going to turn it over to Ernie Harwell, so just bear with me. You'll see OBS for just one more second.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Pittsburgh Pirates baseball. Keep your windows open and let the baseball in. We've got plenty of action here on WAPBA. Today we're coming to you from Brooklyn, where the Pirates will meet hometown Superbus before a hostile crowd. Overall, they now stand at 4 wins and 2 losses. This is the first of a 3-game set. The Superbus take the field here in the first. Let's see. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Superbus. Jordan at first base. Patty at second. Lewis, the shortstop. Sheehan at third. The trio in the outfield. In left is Lumley. In center, Hummel. And over in right, Birch. Bergen is behind the plate. And on the mound for the Superbus, the right-handed Bell. For Bell, his first appearance of the season, he will be facing Pirates starter, right-hander Maddox. We'll tell you about that, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. To get it going, Clark. So far at the plate, hitting .130. Fred has 2 steals in 4 tries, 5 walks in his 30 trips. Clark gets in there. Bell staring in, ready to work. And the pitch comes in. High fly ball to center. Hummel moves under it. And Clark is retired. 1 down. Next to bat for Pittsburgh is Nate from the right. 1 gone. Poor start for Nate. He's around that Mendoza line, batting .222. Now Bell ready. The pitch. Swung on, a blast under. Hummel runs straight back, turns and reaches, and takes it in. 2 away. Wagner is out to take his hacks. Batting .308. He has 3 RBIs. He's walked twice in his 28 trips. Wagner steps in. Bell gets set to work on him. The pitch. It's a long fly ball to center field. Hummel got a late start. He's running back. Still after it, and makes the catch in the webbing. 3 away. So the Pirates are retired in order. Pirates nothing. Superbus coming up. For the Pirates, their record now, 3 wins and 4 losses. In the league, They came into the game
7th.
in batting average,
At 195.
tied for second in home runs,
With no.
fourth in runs scored. The Pirates take the field here in the first. Defensively for Pittsburgh, Storky at first base, Abaticio at second, Wagner the shortstop, Leach at third. The outfield consists of Wilson in left field, Clark in center field, and Becker over in right. Gibson is behind the plate and on the mound for the Pirates. The right-hand Maddox. This is Maddox's second start of the season. His record 0-1. On his last outing, he lost. After one game, his ERA at 3. Okay. To get it going for the Superbus here, Birch, left-handed hitter to face Maddox. Slow start from Al. Al hitting 190. Maddox poised. Maddox with the pitch. Spanked sharply to Leach. Brutal bounce. But Leach keeps it in front of him. The quick throw across the diamond got him. That's why they call it the hot corner. One away. Now coming to bat for the Superbus, Patty. On the season, hitting at 182. He has 2 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and 4 attempts. He's walked once in his 25 trips. You don't see Harry on much. Maddox will go to work on him. Here's a pitch from Maddox. Swung on, line towards second. Abaticio back, it's out of reach. He will hold it first. Jordan walks up, he bats left. Patty down at first, one away. Tim getting some hits, hitting 261 on at first. Harry with dazzling speed. Jordan steadies his bat. Gibson ready to receive. First baseman Storky ready for a throw from Maddox. Maddox motion delivers. Swung on, strike. Patty is trying for the steal. Gibson strong arms it down there. The slide. Safe. Patty has a swipe. That's his 5th steal of the season. Jordan ready to take on Maddox again. Maddox climbs a mound. Right-hander Maddox ready. Patty moves quietly toward third. He wheels and deals. Low. Ball. There goes Patty. Great jump. Gibson guns it down. Safe. He has third base stolen. That's his 6th steal of the season for Brooklyn. Their 2nd stolen base in this game. So Jordan steps back in. Maddox is on the slab. Pirates playing for the out at first. Patty at third with his arms out, crouched. The pitch comes in. Slow bounder up the middle. Abaticio charges over, scoops it. They're sending Patty in. The throw to the plate. The slide, safe at home. The run scores, and Jordan is on at first. And the Superbus go ahead by a run, 1-0 here in the first. And Jordan now has 6 runs batted in on the season. 1 away, first inning, 1 on. Hummel is out to take his hacks. He's their cleanup hitter. His average at 4.09. He has 4 RBIs. He has walked once. Jordan will get a good jump. He stands in. Maddox now set. Maddox delivers. Big swing, but he got under it. Center field drifts back. And he takes it in. 2 down. And Jordan gets back safely. 2 away. Jordan on at first. The bottom of the first inning. Now Lumley to face Maddox, left side batter. This season, he's hitting .217. He has yet to walk. He stands in. Pitcher Maddox set to go. The pitch. Another wide one. Ball 4. And Harry heads down to first. And there's a runner in scoring position. That was Lumley's first walk of the season. The Superbas have 2 down. Jordan at second. Lumley at first. Lewis walks up. He bats right. Weak start for Lewis. Batting .211. He stands in. Gibson sets up. The runners take their lead. Maddox now paints the black. Strike 3 called. Side retired. That'll do it for Brooklyn. A run on 1 hit. 2 left. They jump into the lead. Pirates behind the Superbas. 1-0. For Pittsburgh, it'll be Storky, Abaticio, and Gibson. To get it going for the Pirates here, Storky. To date, he's hitting .174. He has 4 RBIs. He's walked once in his 12 trips. Storky relaxes himself at the plate. Bell prepared to work. Now he comes home with it. Grounded to the right side, and Patty gloves it. The throw in plenty of time. And there's 1 away. Abaticio is now up. So far at the plate, carrying a 95 average, 5 walks in his 28 trips. He switched bats for today's game. Maybe this one will have some hits. Hitless in 5 straight games. So he holds the futility record of the season. Abaticio ready. Bell prepares to come home. The pitch. Line to right, coming on is Birch. He's there, and he pulls it in. 2 gone. Gibson is the next hitter. George doing good work at the plate, hitting at a .292 clip. Bell prepares to come home. The pitch. Gibson checks his swing, and it hit him. He's shaking his hand. But the ump says he fouled it off. Strike 1. Gibson back in the box. Bell will go to work on him. Bell over the offering. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Gibson rounds first. Hummel takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Gibson pulls with a single. Next batter, Becker. Some success so far, batting .292. Bergen sets up. Bell brings it to the plate. Toward the gap, Lumley is over. Cuts it off on the bounce. Gibson is around second. But the coach is signaling to stop, and they hold Gibson up. As the throw comes in, the Pirates put 2 singles back-to-back. Well, Wilson up the bat. 2 on, first and second. 2 away. On the season, batting .136. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked 3 times in his 26 trips. He stands in. Bell put on the rubber. Righty against lefty. Checks Gibson at second. The runners take their lead. The pitch on the ground to deep short. Lewis can't get there. It's through for a base hit. Lumley running in. Still coming. Gibson is well around third. Becker is rounding second. They're waving Gibson in. Gibson scores. They're holding Becker at second as the throw comes into second. So Wilson with a ribby single, and the Pirates have tied this game. That gives Wilson 3 RBI on the season. All right, Maddox up the bat. Runners at first and second. 2 away. Offensively this season, he's 1 for 4. Bell sets up on the rubber again. Checks Becker at second. The runners take their lead. Here comes a pitch. Pop foul behind third. Sheehan is over. He's under it and makes the catch. For the Pirates, a run on 3 hits. 2 men left on base. They had good chances for more, but they do tie it up. Score even at 1 run each into 1.5. The Superbus will send out the bottom of the lineup. Sheehan, Bergen, and Bell. Here's Sheehan to lead it off. Poor start for Sheehan, batting 67. Batter ready. Pitcher Maddox eyeing Sheehan. Now he's ready. Maddox brings it. Maddox misses. Ball 4. Sheehan will go to first. Next batter, Bergen. Unreliable at the plate to date. 4 for 15. He has 3 RBIs. No walks yet. Sheehan can hightail it. Maddox looking in at the target. Maddox comes to the plate. On, it's a high fly to center. Clark roams over. Plenty of room. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Sheehan gets back to first. Now coming to bat for the Superbus, Bell. George taking his first at bat of the season. Maddox gets set to work on him. He squares. The delivery bunted to the third base side. Leach charges, barehands it, and throws a strike to first for the out. Bell sacrifices. Sheehan advances to second. Next up, Birch for Brooklyn. Sheehan on at second, 2 away. Birch steps up to the plate. Catcher Gibson sets his target. The pitch. It's grounded into the hole. Goes by Wagner and into left. Sheehan is well around third. They're waving Sheehan in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's just safe under the tag. The run score. Birch holds it first for the single. So the single drives in 1, and the Superbus go ahead by a run, 2-1, second inning. That gives Birch 3 RBI on the season. Now coming to bat for the Superbus, Patty. Maddox gets set to pitch. To the plate. High and inside, and Birch is stealing. The peg. Then he gets him. 3 down. That'll do it for Brooklyn. A run on 1 hit. No errors. They leave none. They jump into the lead. The score now stands 2-1. Pirates trail. We're at the head of the order for the Pirates. Bell will face Clark, Leach, and Wagner. Clark will lead off the third. He bats left-handed. Clark knows how to get on base. Pitcher Bell set to go. The pitch. Cut on, a topper out front. Bell has it, goes to first, in time for the out. 1 out, third inning. Leach walks up. He bats right. Bergen crouched down now. The pitch. Soft liner to right, toward the gap. It drops in front of Birch, and Leach is aboard with a single. Wagner is stepping up to hit against Bell. He's a right-handed batter. 1 down. Leach down at first for Pittsburgh. Leach pouring the first. Hunnit waits. Bell is ready to fire it in. The offering to Wagner. Bounced up the middle. Lewis is over. He stabs for it. He's got it. Flips the second. Not in time. And Wagner is on with a single. Here's Storkey to take his swings. The Pirates have 1 out, 2 on, first and second. Down by 1. Bell put on the rubber. Eyes narrow as he peers in for the sign. The ball's hidden in his mitt. Bell staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Lined hard to left. Lumley running. He stabs back and makes the catch. Good recovery. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. The top of the third inning. Now Abaticio to face Bell. On the season, only 1 RBI so far for Ed. Abaticio now ready. Bell is on the slab. Checks the runners. The runners take their lead. Bell with the offering. Abaticio started the swing. Did he hold up? They check with the first base ump. A base on balls for Abaticio, and the bases are loaded. Bell is doing some grooming out there. It's now Dixon to bat. He swings from the right side. The Pirates have 2 down, bases choked. Leach, Wagner, Abaticio around the diamond. Now batting .320. George has driven home 3 runs for the season. He has a single already. Bell climbs a mound. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Gibson whacks it into right field. Birch races over. He takes it on the bounce. Leach scores. Tie ball game. Wagner is well around third. Abaticio is around second. They're waving Wagner in. They're sending Abaticio to third also. Wagner scores. The throw goes to third. Here's a play at third, and he's safe ahead of the throw. And Gibson holds it first. So the single drives in 2, and the Pirates have stolen the lead from the Superbus. They're now ahead 3-2, and this crowd has gone silent. That gives Gibson 5 RBI on the season. Becker now walks out to bat, batting 7th. For Pittsburgh, runners at first and third. 2 outs. Beals has driven home 4 runs for the season. Becker hitting, bat stirring slightly. Bell poised. The pitch. It's blooped toward short. Lewis is backing up quickly, and it drops for a hit. Hummel feels it. Abaticio. Gibson is around second. The strong throw comes into Lewis, and they're holding Gibson at second. So Becker with a ribby single. This ball game now 4-2. 2 on. Wilson gets set to bat against Bell. On the season, Wilson has 3 runs batted in. Bell gets set to work on him. The runners take their lead. The pitch. There's a looping line to the left. Lumley will have to hurry. Charging hard. Then he makes a shoestring catch right off a tall blade of grass. For the Pirates, 3-4-0. They leave 2. They had good for more, but they have taken the lead in this game after 2.5. 4-2 Pirates. And here comes the artillery for Brooklyn. Patty, Jordan, and Hummel. Here's Patty to lead it off. Right-hander Maddox ready. He brings it home. Ripped to right center. Base hit. Clark is chasing it down. He'll have to hurry. Patty is trying for 2. The throw. Safe at second. That's Patty's second hit of the game. Next up, Jordan. Patty standing out at second. No outs. Pitcher Maddox eyeing Jordan. Now he's ready. Patty stretching his lead. He doubled to lead it off, and the pitch comes in. It's back to him at the mound. He gloves it. Looks. Patty back to second. Now he throws to first. One down. Patty holds. Well, for Brooklyn. Patty on at second. One down. We have Hummel coming up to hit. Maddox set. Maddox looks back at Patty on the pitch. Low. Ball. The steal is on. They'll have trouble stopping him. The throw to third. Safe. Late throw. He steals third. That's his 7th steal of the season, and that's the Superbus' 3rd stolen base in this game. So Hummel will get back in there. Maddox focuses in on the target. Pirates playing for the out at first. Maddox watching Patty at third. He delivers. Breaking ball. He pops it up. Storky is backing up. He's under it. And makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out. Okay, here's Lumley. For Brooklyn. 1 on at third. 2 away. Lumley takes his stand. Maddox looking in. Maddox watching Patty at third. Maddox brings it to the plate. Grounded to short. Wagner dives, and he's got it. Spins, fires to first. Safe. The throw's off the bag. Patty scores. And they give Lumley the hit. So the single drives in 1, and the Superbus is sneaking up on the Pirates. They are within 1. Score now 4-3. That's Lumley's first run batted in of the season. Lewis is stepping up to hit against Maddox. He's a right-handed. Maddox stands in. Bell poised. The pitch. Whistle to right, in there for a hit. Birch is over quickly, bobbles the ball momentarily, but Maddox isn't buying it. He sticks to first for the single. No outs, 4th inning, 1 on. Here's Clark to hit for the Pirates, batting left. Bell wants to pin Maddox to first. Right-handed Bell goes to the set position. Bell comes to him. Bell misses. Ball 4. Clark will go to first, and Maddox moves into scoring position. For Pittsburgh, Maddox at second. Clark at first. No outs. Leach up the bat. Batter facing Bell. Bell now set. Here's a pitch. Ground ball to Sheehan. He's up with it. No play on Maddox at third. The long throw to first. And he fires it right by Jordan. Maddox scores easily. Clark is around second. He'll make third. And Leach has to settle for 1 as the ball is returned to the infield. He never made the turn. Sheehan picks up an error. And the Pirates now lead 5-3. 2 on. Right-handed batter Wagner now walks out to bat. On the season, Wagner has 3 runs batted in. He almost always puts the ball into play. Wagner steadies his bat. Bergen ready to receive. Superbus playing for the double play. Speeded Clark edging down the line. The pitch. Lined hard over second. Base hit. Hummel is over. Clark scores. He's up with it. Leach is rounding second. The strong throw comes into Lewis, and they're holding Leach at second. So Wagner with a ribby single, and the Pirates now lead 6-3. That gives 4 RBI on the season. Okay, Storky's up. He's their cleanup hitter. Leach on second. Wagner on first. Nobody out. And here comes Superbus, manager Schendel. He's asking Bell for the ball. They'll go to Kruger, the right-hander. So Bell is yanked early. He goes only 3 innings. The line on him, 6 runs, 5 earned on 9 hits. Walk 2. He's responsible for the runners. He can only lose it. The right-hander, Kruger, enters this game with a 4.5 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked 2 innings. No record yet. He'll be looking for the double play. Kruger takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Now Kruger ready. The runners take their lead. Kruger fires it in. Wrapped back to the mound. Kruger scoops it up, fires to first. Safe! The throw sails over Jordan's head. He's chasing it down. Leach rounds third. He's headed for the plate. Coming down the line. The throw. Too late. He scores. Wagner moves easily to third. Storky rounds first and holds. That'll be an error on Kruger, and that's the 2nd error for the Superbus. And the Pirates now lead 7-3. Abaticio coming up. Kruger prepares to come home. Superbus playing for the double play. Kruger with the pitch. Big swing. But he got under it. Left field is chasing down the ball. And he takes it in. Wagner is tagging. Wagner is headed home. Here comes the throw. And he's out on a close play. And the aggressive base running does not pay off. Storky retreats and holds first. Gibson coming up. He stands in. Pitcher Kruger set to go. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the right side. Jordan can't reach it. Patty dives. He knocks it down. But that's all he can do. Gibson is on with an infield hit. 3rd. Safety for Gibson. 10th hit for the Pirates. Pirates hitter Becker. Beals has driven home 5 for the season. Batter ready. Kruger comes set. The runners take their lead. He brings it home. Becker hits a P past the diving just inside the bag. It's rolling. Birch will have to play it near the corner. Storky scores. Gibson is around third. They're waving Gibson in. Lewis will relay. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe easily. And Becker holds with a double. So 2-run score on Becker's double. And the Pirates leave the Superbus behind 9-3. Wilson is the next hitter. Wilson ready to bat. Kruger comes set. Becker edges a bit more off second. Now he comes home with it. Bounced slowly up the middle. Lewis can't reach it. Neither can Patty. It's through. Becker is well around third. They're waving Becker in, and he scores. As the throw comes into second, Wilson holds it first for the single. So the single drives in 1. The score now 10-3, and the Pirates handing it to them here in the 4th. Here's Maddox coming to the plate. Bergen set. Kruger comes to him. Check swing. They check with the third base ump. He rings him up. Side retired. That'll do it for Pittsburgh. 6 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors for the Superbus. A very persistent bunch. The score now stands 10-3. Superbus trail. The Superbus will send out the bottom of the lineup. Sheehan, Bergen, and Kruger. Here's Sheehan to start it off.
Now Maddox ready.
The pitch. Routine grounded to second. Scoops it, flips to first. Bad throw.
But Storky gets his foot on the bag.
One away.
Next up,
Brooklyn hitter Bergen.
batter up. Now Maddox.
And the pitch. And it's hit on a line to right center. Clark with a long run. He'll get there. Bergen is gone. 2 gone. Kruger to face Maddox. Abe taking his first at bat of the season. Pitcher Maddox eyeing Kruger. Now he's ready. The pitch to Kruger. An infield roundabout. Kruger.
Shortstop Wagner charges.
The flip to first to retire the side. For the Superbus. 3 up, 3 down. 4 in the books here in Brooklyn. Superbus still with a 7-run deficit. We're at the head of the order for the Pirates. Kruger will face
Clark,
Leach,
and Wagner. Clark
to lead it off. Kruger is ready to fire it in. And now the pitch. Way off the plate. That'll be ball 4. And a free pass from Clark. Next up, Pittsburgh hitter Leach. Now Kruger ready. Kruger cranks it up. Swung on. 1 hop on his second. Shovels to Lewis for 1. Back to first. Not in time. Leach beats it out. But they get the lead runner. 1 down. Now coming to bat for the Pirates.
Wagner.
Bergen ready to receive. He wheels and deals.
Wagner
Bruises 1, heading for the gap in left center. But Lumley flags it down on the first bounce. Leach around second. And he puts on the brakes as the throw comes in. And Wagner is on with a single.
That's Wagner's
Third hit of the game. 13th hit for the Pirates. Storky comes up to bat. Kruger looking in. The runners take their lead. The pitch lined hard over second. Base hit. Birch is after it. He cuts it off. Leach is around third. Wagner is around second. They're waving Leach in. Wagner is headed for third. First. The score now, not too meaningful. Gibson up there. Batter ready. Bergen set. Storky bluffs going. The offering. Gibson hangs out a frozen rope. Left field. Lumley charges in for it, but he'll have to short hop it. Storky is around second. And he puts on the brakes as the throw comes in. And George is on with a single. 4th hit for Gibson in the game. Now coming to bat for the Pirates, Becker. And here comes Superbus, manager Schendel. Again. He's asking Kruger for the ball. In from the bullpen is Holmes. So Kruger goes an inning and 2/3 in relief. He yielded 5 runs, 2 earned on 6 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He's responsible for the runners. For Holmes, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. Rabbit will give him some work. Holmes is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Right-handed Holmes goes to the set position. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Becker hits in the air to right center field. Birch is over. And so is the inning. But for Pittsburgh, 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 men left on base. So the force is with the Pirates. Superbus behind the Pirates. Not too meaningful. Brooklyn now will send out the top of the order. Birch, Patty, and Jordan. Here's Birch to lead it off. He's hitting .217. Catcher Gibson sets his target. From Maddox. Birch is called out on strikes. One down. Patty coming up. Patty does not get on much. Batter up. Maddox poised. The pitch. Patty cuts at it. A skid of the bat. Hugging the third base line. Leach lets it roll. And it rolls foul. Strike one. Patty back in the box. Gibson sets up. The pitch. Fastball high. Free pass to Patty, and Harry takes first. Superbus hitter Jordan. Right-hander Maddox ready. The pitch. Swung on. It's in the air to right. Becker camps in his tracks and brings it down. That's the second out. Patty is tagging, but the coach holds him at first. Next batter, Hummel. Right-handed Maddox goes to the set position. The pitch. Popped up in foul territory. Gibson scrambles back toward the screen. It's playable, and he makes the catch for the final out. The line for the Superbus. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one. They had a chance but could not convert. After 5, it's still not too meaningful. Pirates. For Pittsburgh, it'll be Wilson, Maddox, and Clark. Wilson leading it off. Batter up. Right-hander Holmes ready. Holmes into his motion. Delivers. Grounded hard to short. Lewis fields it over to Jordan at first. In plenty of time. One away. Maddox walking up the bat. Batter up. Catcher Bergen sets his target. Holmes to the wind. Cut on, ripped to right centered. Birch gallops for it, but he cuts it off. Maddox wisely holds first. That's Maddox's second hit of the game. 16th hit for the Pirates. Clark is the next hitter. Clark ready to bat. Holmes is ready to fire it in. The pitch. Grounded to Patty. He fires to Lewis at second. Out. Over to Jordan at first. And he's safe at first. But they get the lead runner. 2 away. Now coming up, Leach. Pitcher Holmes set to go. The delivery. Swung on, grounded hard to short. He knocks it down. He's up with it. Fires to first and gets him by a step for the third out. For the Pirates, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. The score is still 12-3 Pittsburgh as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. For Brooklyn, here in the 6th, Lumley, Lewis, and Sheehan. Here's Lumley to lead it off. He's hitting .250. Pitcher Maddox eyeing Lumley. Now he's ready. Now Maddox comes home with it. Lumley cues it on the ground to short. Wagner is there. The throw over. And in time, 1 away. Next batter, Lewis. Lewis does not reach a lot. Batter ready. Maddox looking in at the target. Here's the delivery. It's a long fly ball to center field. That could be trouble. Clark is racing to the track. He won't get it. It's high off the wall. Lewis hits second on a full steam. And he puts on the brakes. The coach is holding him up. Double for Lewis. For Lewis, his first double of the season. Superbus hitter Sheehan. Sheehan ready to bat. Pitcher Maddox set to go. To the plate. It's a moonshot, right field. Becker over. He's got lots of room. Waits. And brings it in. Lewis is tagging. Becker sets. But they'll hold him there as the ball is returned to the infield. Bergen up there. Gibson ready to receive. And a pitch. High fly ball to left. Wilson drifts over. Plenty of room. And makes the catch. 3 down. The half for the Superbus. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. Pirates over there. Superbus. 12-3. Brooklyn will now face the heart of the Pirates lineup. Wagner, Storkey, and Abaticio coming up. Wagner will start the 7th. Catcher Bergen sets his target. Holmes winds up. It's a shot to left center. That's a... Wagner rounds first. Hummel takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Wagner pulls with a single. 4th hit for Wagner in the game. Storkey getting ready to go. Holmes looking home. To the plate. Cut on. Way out in front. Strike 3. 1 down. Here comes Abaticio to take his cuts. Catcher ready. The pitch. Base hit center field. Hummel. A long bounce. Wagner is around second. They're waving him on. And he gets over to third as the throw comes in. And Abaticio is on with a single. And that's the 18th base knock for the Pirates in this game. Here's Gibson coming to the plate. Gibson ready to bat. Pitcher Holmes eyeing Gibson. Now he's ready. They're playing him in. Now he throws to first. And Abaticio is back easy. Holmes gets the ball back. Now he's set again. Holmes brings it home. Wrapped back to the mound. Holmes grabs it. He looks at third. Throws over to first. And gets him. 2 away. Abaticio moves to second on the play. Here's Becker coming to the plate. Holmes set. Here comes a pitch. Base hit left field. Lumley is running to the gap. He cuts it off. But he bobbles it. 1 run scores. Abaticio is being waved home. He'll score. The throw comes into second. And Becker's in standing. Scored out a single. Lumley picks up the error. And the Superbus defense has been sloppy here. And it's cost them. So the single drives in 2, and the Pirates add to their big lead, outpacing the Superbus. Not too meaningful, and that's the Pirates' 19th hit. Wilson walking up the bat. Holmes now set. Speedy Becker edging toward third. The pitch to Wilson. Pasted. Lewis leaps for it. Over his head and on into left. Becker is well around third. They're waving Becker in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and he's safe easily. Wilson holds it first for the single. So Wilson with a ribby single. The score now, not too meaningful. And that's the Pirates' 20th hit. Next batter, Maddox. Holmes looking home. The pitch from Holmes. Maddox lines one deep to right. Birch racing back. He has it for the third out. The line for the Pirates, 3-4-1. They leave one, so they extend their lead. We've played 6.5. Superbus behind the Pirates. Score 15-3. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. Holmes, Birch, and Patty to bat next. Here's Holmes to lead it off. Maddox focuses in on the target. Superbus manages Schendel looking at his score sheet. Schendel is yanking Holmes. McMillan is enlisted to hit for him. That's right. He shoulders the bat. Heads out. Holmes pitched 2 1/3. His line, 3 runs, 1 earned, on 5 hits. To get it going, McMillan. Gibson set. The pitch. McMillan dribbles one down the first baseline, but Maddox is able to reach it. Shovels to Storky, hustling back, and that's all for McMillan. Birch getting ready to go. Birch does not get on much. Now Maddox ready. Maddox brings it to the plate. Loop to left toward the gap. He'll have to hurry, and Wilson takes it in, 2 away. Next up, Brooklyn hitter Patty. Maddox prepares to come home. And the pitch comes in. Slashed into the hole. Wagner is ranging. Backhand stab. He's got it. Guns it to first for the final out. The Pirates retire the side in order. We've played 7. Superbus still down by 12. We're at the head of the order for the Pirates. The new pitcher will face Clark, Leach, and Wagner. Finlayson is coming on in relief for Brooklyn. Finlayson throws from the right. ERA a stingy 0. This is his 2nd appearance. He's worked 1/3 of an inning. With this game pretty well decided, Rabbit will give him some work. Clark will start the 8th. Finlayson is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Finlayson ready. Finlayson deals. Lofted deep to left field. Lumley is chasing it. He's at the warning track, and he hauls it in. 1 away. Leach coming up. Pitcher Finlayson eyeing Leach. Now he's ready. The pitch. Swung on, chopping ground ball up the middle. Lewis is over. Stabs for it, and it's through. Base hit for Leach. Tommy with his 2nd hit in this game. Pirates hitter Wagner. Finlayson staring in, ready to work. Here's the delivery. And Wagner is caught looking. 2 gone. Next up, Pittsburgh hitter Storky. Storky ready to bat. Pitcher Finlayson set to go. They start the runner. Here's the pitch. Storky taps it to the left of first. Jordan moves over for it. The underhand toss to Finlayson. Safe! His foot was off the base. The scorer rules it a hit. Second hit for Storky in the game. Abaticio is up next. Finlayson set. Here's the pitch. No, wait. The umpire is calling time. It's a balk. He moved toward first, and the runners advance. Finlayson looking in at the target. The runners take their lead. The pitch to Abaticio, wide by a hair. Free ticket to first for Abaticio. The bases are loaded. Gibson is stepping up to hit against Finlayson. Gibson steps in. Right-hander Finlayson ready. The runners take their lead. And a pitch, well hit fly ball. Lumley running to the gap. He has the range and makes the catch. The half for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. They leave 3. Superbus still with a 12-run deficit. Pittsburgh will now face the heart of the Superbus lineup. Jordan, Hummel, and Lumley coming up. Jordan starts it for the Superbus. Maddox will go to work on him. Maddox over the offering. A healthy cut by Jordan, but he sends it straight up. Gibson flings his mask aside and cradles the ball. That play was tougher than it looked. 1 away. Hummel is up next. Maddox will go to work on him. The pitch. That's high and deep by Hummel. Clark is on the run. On the run. It's starting to tail away from him. He makes a catch. He stayed with it beautifully. 2 down. Here comes Lumley to take his cut. Maddox will go to work on him. Maddox winds and fires. Swung on. Chopping ground ball up the middle. Wagner is over. Stabs for it. And he's got it. Fires to first. In time. 3 away. No runs, no hits, no errors. And at the end of 8. Pirates still with a 12-run lead. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Bottom of the lineup, Becker, Wilson, and Maddox coming up. Becker leading off the 9th. Now Finlayson ready. Finlayson comes home. Swung on, a slow roller toward third. He'll have to hurry. He scoops it. He drops it, making the transfer. Then they give Becker the hit. That's Becker's 5th hit of the game. And that's the Pirates' 23rd hit. Now at bat, Wilson. Finlayson looking home. Big hold on the right side. Becker takes a good lead. The pitch. A whiff. 1 down. Next batter, Maddox. Maddox ready to bat. Finlayson focuses in on the target. Infield back at double play depth. The pitch. A laser off the bat of Maddox. Lewis leaps for it. Over his head and on into left. Becker is rounding second. Becker stops at second as the throw comes in. And Nick has himself a single. Third, safety for Maddox. 24th hit for the Pirates. Clark is up next. Clark ready to bat. Bergen ready to receive. The runners take their lead. The pitch, wrapped back to the mound. Finlayson has it, looks to second. No play. fires to first. In time for the out. And the runners move up. Leach up. Finlayson gets set to work on him. Here's a pitch. One hopper back to Finlayson. He picked it. He'll go to first. Side retired. The half for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. They leave 2. The score still not too meaningful. Pirates leading. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Lewis, Sheehan, and Bergen to bat next. Lewis to lead it off. Well, fans, while the drama builds, let's take a little break. We have a letter here from Mary G. She wants to meet at Lou's after work. Thanks to everyone who takes time to write. And now back to the pitcher's due. Not. Batter up. Maddox prepares to come home. The pitch. A line drive off the bat of Lewis. Wilson runs in on it, and it stays up for him. He's got it. Lewis is around first. He thought it would drop in. 1 away. Now coming to bat for the Superbus. Sheehan. Gibson sets up. Here he comes. Swung on, foul tip. Held by Gibson. Strikeout. 2 down. Bergen up there. Gibson ready to receive. Superbus manager Schendel looking at his score sheet. He's going to give someone an at-bat. So Bergen leaves. Schendel left Maloney to the plate. He grabs a bat. He'll take his time getting to the box. Maloney to bat. Maddox will go to work on him. Maddox to the wind. Slashed into the hole. Wagner is ranging. Backhand stab. He's got it. Guns it to first, and that does it. The Pirates have closed this one out, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of Schendel. Maddox has a beautiful 5-hitter. He went the distance. That's his second complete game of the season. Not the outcome hoped for by the Brooklyn fans. Here's the line for the Pirates. 15 runs on 24 hits, no errors. They leave 14 for the Superbus. 3 runs on 5 hits. They committed 3 errors, and they leave 5. Maddox gets the win, his first. His record now 1-1. Bell takes the loss, his first. His record now 0-1. So the Pirates gain a step for the Pirates. Overall, they now stand at 4 wins and 4 losses for the Superbus. Overall, 4-3. In the next game, the Superbus will have another try. Bye for now, everybody. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from Brooklyn. Pirates take this one from the Superbus, 15-3.
So, how do you like that one, everybody? I hope everybody enjoyed. I would like to thank Beatles Eternally, Moni G, Todd B. Let's see, who else came in? D. Scott Howard, I.D. Jester, who went to bed. And Beatles, you have a game coming up, is that correct? That you're going to do? Have you decided what you're going to do here? Give him just a moment to respond to that. I think there's some delay in my stream as well between actual and my stream here, so looking at the chat. You're welcome, you guys. Thank you for Tony G and Todd B. Beatles is going to do the 2016 Cubs versus the 1985 Cardinals, and that's going to be Out of the Park Baseball, I believe. So we're going to hop over to his channel and have some more fun. So, until next time, Robbie Wartburg saying, have a great night.